He's pretty all over the place. It's kind of insane. Gonzo is on team. I keep flipping them, but Gonzo is on team Thrall's Thundershock Therapy Group. Then Mr. Pischner is on team Chinese Panda. Ooh. Okay. We're already getting a little snazzy. Pischner's going for the early expo camp. Doesn't mean he's gonna expo, but it usually means you either can expo or you can expo a little bit later. It's just nice to have that done. But you also get to listen to the boat. I don't understand why that boat is so fucking loud. The team's name is Chinese Panda, but we added an extra C so that no one gets a knock on the door when they abbreviate it from the FBI. Also, it just felt weird with Sharky being the captain for that to be the initials of the team. Also, they all used to be on GNL Bears, and they're just fucking posers. Alright. So. DH, Expo Creep. DK. I don't know if he's expoing. Like, it doesn't mean anything, but I feel like usually when people expo, they do the loop. They go and see where the second one is. So I have a feeling he's just going down here, or he's going over here. But I could be wrong. We'll see real quick. He's gonna sell something. Yeah, but I'm a Panda. The real question is, who is Jabba gonna sabotage? Us or you? Okay, he's going up here. It's... Wait, what the fuck? Was that just to fake out the Wisp? I don't know if that was a misclick or to fake out a Wisp, but touche if you're trying to sell it. He's going down here, and the Wisp is definitely not in position. So, hey, if that actually was on purpose, great. Gonzo, if it wasn't on purpose, do not PM me. It wasn't on purpose. Just take the fucking W. You did it on purpose. You goddamn Chad. Alright. I mean, Ring of Regen, not bad early. Like, you know, you gotta remember that thing compounds over time, basically. Just keeps you out on the map a little bit longer. The real question is, does Pischner have any idea where he is? He only plopped the one Wisp. And that means he could be going up here. It means he could be going down here. I don't know if he saw it. But I have a feeling he does know. He must know.
A player's forces are
because he's running down here. Alright, I mean, you never hate having a little bit more life. The problem is, a lot of the times people will take, like, one or two of the camps and then run their hero down here to try and stop this from going up. I'm actually not sure with the Expo camp. So rarely do people do this Expo camp to me. And usually I've given up on trying to Expo. Honestly, I'm just not good at it, so... It feels like he's getting a free Expo, though. That being said, it's not the worst thing in the world. Pischner's getting his own Expo. I don't know what type of player Gonzo is farther into the late game. I know he was not a believer in the past of guards versus, like, Humba. So I don't know how he feels versus Night Elf. I feel like Vez should be here casting. He'd probably be like, yeah, Gonzo's favorite color is purple. He likes the long walks on the beach. I feel like they know each other. Even though I have no reason to presume they know each other, I just feel like they know each other. Alright. He's doing the loop-de-loop. That Expo should go up. Like, even if the DH comes over here, I don't... Honestly, it could do a fuck ton of damage to it, but it should still go up. Especially with the slow, but even without the slow, it would have been... He honestly would have gotten it to, like, here. without the slow. The real question is, how much damage can Gonzo get done? Holy fuck, I thought I was lagging for a second. That was weird. I saw a ghoul spaz out and I thought it was me. It's not me. It's you. So how many will he get? He's at... I mean, again, he's got an expo going up, so he's going to be able to rebuild Wisp easy enough. And he is already tier 2. He's going for the archers underneath the tree, so that's a little sketch. But he's doing a good job of kind of staying away from the DH, so he won't get man hurt too much. And healing up the ghouls to get out. This game is anywhere from 1650-ish to about 1700 MMR. Just so you know, because people always ask. I don't think I said that really at the start. It's very variable though. So a fun thing about Night Elf expos are, you don't actually have to kill the tree. You just keep killing the entangled gold mine. Which is, I think, was what Gonzo was thinking of doing, but then the Panda came in and did Panda things. By the way, I was wondering this earlier. How the fuck does Drunken Haze work? You throw alcohol at your adversary and it makes them weary? That makes no fucking sense. Are you, like, literally spitting in their mouth alcohol? And then waiting for them to miss? Just, like, it kind of ruins the perception of the game. Takes me out of reality. You spit in dudes' mouths, Buzzkill, with alcohol? Kinky.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, that typo is going to end up being some FBI agent knocking on your door, Manadog.
Player's forces are under attack.
So, I am curious. Gonzo's only gotten 2 crypts. Double crypt means anything. The fact that he's going so many ghouls, though, kind of leads towards shenanigans. But, I mean, he might still be going Gargs, but usually you get, like, 3 crypts for Gargs. Gets level tree. EA Shibby, thank you for the primer. By the way, so we were thinking, and by we I mean me, can we switch your name to Thrall Thundershocks to... Wouldn't it be better... Okay, Thrall's Thundershock Therapy Group. Wouldn't it be better if it was Thrall's Thundercock Therapy Group? Like, because of your giant Thundercocks, you need a therapy group. We already got dicks in every other name. Alright, calm down there, Jimmy Lee TV. I'm floating the idea. Imagine the emote you could make for that. It could be like a giant purple dildo with electricity coming out of it. Alright. Serena gets mana burn. So this is the scary part. Panda's level 3. But Gonzo is not going for the I'm still in the Pally Rifle mode. He's not going for Gargs. He's going for Fiends. He is going for double Slaughterhouse. I don't really care if this Naga dies, frankly. She shouldn't. I should have taken executive privilege and renamed Chinese Panda to the the furries.
A player's force is under attack.
Alright, so, Pischner. What's the game plan? We're going double lore, but I feel like with double lore, if you have an expo, you can go more than double lore. I feel like he's not used to all of these resources. You could probably get an Ancient of Wind. There you go.
A player's forces are under attack.
And meanwhile, back here, just Stinky Cloud, A-bombs, no Necros or anything. Alright, so we're getting the Stank Cloud with Siege. So he's going to have mostly a Fiend, Ghoul, some Siege for the Dryads, which is nice. I think Pischner's anticipating either Destroyers, so he's going to get some dots, or I don't think he thinks Gargs. I think he's going to especially scout it now and see it's not Gargs, so we won't probably see Hippos. What MMR is this? Like 1650, 1700-ish? Alright. He's nuking down the bear. He doesn't have anything in the air. Holy shit, I'm rhyming so much today. I should enter Grinchy's poem contest that I think is later tonight. Is it? Alright. So, got a third hero out. We got the orb. We got a fuck ton of ghouls, but he's not pulling them all. He's only pulling some of them. He doesn't have that much wood.
A player's forces are
That's
under
like,
attack.
look how many ghouls he had, right? He has ghouls everywhere, and he does not have enough wood. I would like to float the idea that undead ghouls should mine faster, quicker, better, stronger, and harder. Maybe like 14% better. And they should also mine gold, as Reddit described. So, 4-2-1 heroes to the 3-3, but almost 4-4. Like, dude, this Panda has so much mana. Grubby's playing other games. Oh, I'm pretty much at the same I'm always at. Dude, I'm scared. Saul's looking through that list. Very detailed. If it's taking this long, he must be like, nope, all your opinions suck. Alright, we got the 4. What's the item? Yeah, you know, you're getting double Khadgars. I'm the Italo-Indian American. Excuse me. Okay. As Turin would call them, Bone Daddies, but I'm going with BBDs. The BBDs are on the way. And all Thundershock. I thought for a second he sold both Khadgars. I was about to say, what the fuck?
A player's forces
Alright,
are
so we
under
got
attack.
birdies. That'll help with the destroyers. But it's not that many dots. You don't need that many in total, but, you know, Webb can fuck up those plans, right? He's got 4-3-2 heroes to the 4-4 heroes. And he really doesn't want to, like, fight until the big boy is here.
A player's forces are
I don't know how he found a creep on this map. But he did.
town is under siege.
Well, I was thinking that Pischner would be the one attacked. But instead, he's the one attacking. He doesn't really have much in the way of health on the Brewmaster, like healing or invuls. He does on his DH. He also can staff back in once he's staffed out on the DH, but he's kind of worried at taking the fight. He's expoing everywhere. He's going to have to cancel that. He does. I mean, he's got 1-1 upgrades to the 2-0-0-1 upgrades of Gonzo. So he's also not
Town is
up
under
there
siege.
in upgrades. I feel like Dryads are radioactive. They literally shoot fucking poison at you. Alright, here we go. The birds from the side to try and take out the BBD. He's microing back into the corner, but that just lets the bears go to town. We're hearing Ghoul's die. We're not seeing any Dryads drop or bears yet. You did hear a bird or two die. He popped the heal scroll. He's microing back the Dryads to take out the meat wagon from the corner. He's got to take that out because that's going to do the big damage. Gonzo's front line is kind of falling apart. And now that the air is gone, he drops the dots. He's flipping people up in the fucking air. Although he might need to go back up into the air to deal with the new destroyers. Dude, this is why I don't go Fiends. Pischner is mopping the floor. He's got 2,000 gold. He's still sitting at 77 food. He's barely lost anything. He's going to lose some bears now. And he's got to be careful that there's quite a few hurt Dryads. But he can lose everything he wants if he kills fucking everything over here. And it's an 0-1 for Mr. Pischner. That was just well done. I don't know. I don't like, honestly, I'm gonna always stick with Gargs. Cause late game dots are fucking cancer. They're good. And Pischner did that very well. But that's the scary part. Like, you just feel like you're losing on the ground, you're losing on the air. Alright, I'm just making sure everything else is not dying in a fire somewhere. Why is everyone in chat, in Gym Newbie League chat now saying E? Okay. So we're waiting. Gonzo's probably looking back at that replay going, what the fuck just happened? He's not weird. He's Russian. Everything we say, dude, half of my team can't speak English. Which I'm fine with. It makes talking to them even easier. Like, we got like 3 people that are Russians. No, 2 that really don't speak English. Then like 2 others that are Russian. We got 1 from China. Pischner versus GonzoTramer. Tramer? Is it GonzoTramer or Tramer? Tramer? I always go with Gonzo. I never add the second part of his name. What does that even mean? And we have Jabba. Are you insinuating Jabba can't speak English? Oh yeah, gotta update the score. Gonzo needs to learn to be a dirty, dirty, dirty motherfucker and start like ghoul pulling and shit. Let's look up What is Gonzo? Fear and Loathing? Okay, that doesn't help. I'm looking at Gonzo, but I don't think it really means anything. There's a guy named Gonzo SSM who's a Mexican-American YouTuber, animator, artist, and game designer. I don't think that's him, though. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. So Pischner's really favoring, like, going for the expos. I don't know if it's just coincidental that it's the maps, but we are going to see a Tavern Hero this game. And for Gonzo, once again, kind of standard. He's going for the D8 DK. I guess that's the new way of doing things. I still do the so he purposely hit his Necropolis because instead of accidentally selling your main when you do the pull, what he's doing instead is he's just going to go repair it. I presume it works the same way because we see orcs do it. I presume it's the same. I just don't do this. I just send a ghoul across. But the problem for him is he's not creeping over here. He's creeping over here. There ain't no pulling this shit right now. And then the question is, what hero are we going to get? Firelord? Probably. Beastmaster? Maybe. I feel like this is more of a Firelord map, though. Okay, it was literally already coming across. I wasn't paying attention. Firelord? We're doing the dance. So Gonzo comes right across because he saw the creep and knew that, you know, Tavern Hero comes out a little bit later and then it has to walk from the middle and you're probably not going to be pulling it in time. So he got here in time. The real problem is when you're harassing like this is you can't nuke the rock golem. So it's harder for him to steal it. I don't know why. He really wants to steal this? Okay. I don't think he wanted to. Meanwhile, Pischner, he's just farming over here. He's farming, he's teching, so is Gonzo. What's the item gonna be? I'd be scared to do this. I'd be scared that the Night Elf was gonna come back, but he's not. Ring of Regen, why not? Why do you want people to take off their clothes? That's fucking weird. You tell Jabba. Alright, the fight is in. You've never heard the song "It's Getting Hot in Here"?
Player's forces are under attack.
I'm not the weird one. I was reading Discord. Someone was messaging me. The amount of random shit that happens in gym, or GNL, I gotta sometimes just zone out and read some funky chats. Alright, Expo going down. It's a tier 2-ish Expo, which ain't bad. It could be bad, but Firelord provides so much early.
Player's
I
forces
think
are under attack.
he's gonna be okay. However, he knows when you see a Firelord and you see someone trying to take that expo, they're probably gonna want to expo behind it. No! Are you fucking serious? Did he not see it? What the fuck? Why? Oh my god, he ran in. That had to show on his screen. Yeah, but I was scared for a second that he was not going to get this. Because imagine if Pischner ran this way, when Gonzo ran this way, he wouldn't get this. And then he'd hate himself. Because this was a for sure cancel. Now, it's a little bit more annoying, that's for sure. Also, Gonzo has to be careful because he doesn't have any more acolytes while he's teching. And now they're getting aims. Alright, he's micro in the back. He's got to be careful, though. This one lava spawn, that's going to be a pain in the ass. And now, the archers are basically on top. Yep. That's one. He did cancel the expo, but now he's mining a 4 out of 5. Lich is here. The nuke. The nuke. The nuke. Gets 2 archers. Should get 2 archers. Gets 2 archers. 3 archers. 4 archers. 5 archers. Damn. 5 archers dead. That's AKM's type of night. So, we're just teching tier 3. Hopefully, Gonzo remembers that one of his acolytes died. It is super easy to forget that.
Town is under siege.
So we got Firelord, DH. See? Super easy to forget that.
Player's forces are under attack.
There we go. I was not calling him Rectum Sempra. I called him Rectum.
Player's forces are under attack.
His name is Sectum. It's like Rectum. What the fuck? I'm not the weird one. And then, Buzzkill is sitting there all high and fucking mighty and being like, you're pronouncing it wrong. And then I find a YouTube video from the English, and we all know they're really fucking stuck up, so they're going to do it right. And they said it the same way I do. It sounds just like Rectum, but with an S. Alright, he goes for the nukes. It's only a level 2 DH, so it's kind of like meh. And he's got a staff on the Firelord. Man, in prior, I don't know, but for some reason, Firelord used to feel a lot more squishy. But now, not so squishy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, but my my defense, Rectum Sempra may also be a spell. It's just something about cutting your butt. Okay. Sharky, he tried to expo. Gonzo canceled it. Alright. A destroyer's in the air. It's already hurt though. He had to heal it up. Now there is no more mana on the DK. So he's got to be careful. Does not want to lose the 5 food unit. That does no damage. Alright, that was a bear. I think I saw a dry die, but now I'm looking at the bodies. I don't see one. So that was a bear and a DH. The fuck? He used the staff. So Gonzo is going for the fucking let's nuke the shit out of Heroes play. And I don't blame him. However, that was costly. Getting the DH was nice, but losing the Destroyer, that second Destroyer, yeah, you could theoretically say that DK used Rectum Sempra on the DH and fucked them in the ass.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. I'm making sure no one's hating each other.
Town is under siege.
Let's be honest, it does go well with the theory. It's better, Amobi. Remember this though. When I call you, remember I also called the other guy on our team, the one with the Russian name, Butthub.
Town is under siege.
So consider yourself lucky. Alright, let's see what's the item gonna be. Healing. Oh, god damn it, I called it. I'm sorry, Gonzo. I didn't mean to jinx you like that. Alright, he's going for the nuke. There is no TP. No tepe. He's got to poke it with the only goddamn thing he has. The Destroyer being aimed down, but so is that squishy, squishy, squishy Firelord. But now the Destroyer's coming out. I don't know why. Everything's falling. I like how you guys are calling me the bully when we have fucking Job on our team. This really is not so bad. It depends on what side you're looking at it from. I'm looking at it from the side of the undead, and it's fucking miserable. The only thing he's got going for him is he's got an expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
No, he's not going to be rich because he's going to have no fucking resources. And also the Acolyte gave away that it was there, although he would have scouted either way. Ouchies. How do you mana burn a mechanical thing? If you mana burn something mechanical, wouldn't that just light it on fire? I feel bad. There's really not much to say. Gonzo's getting fucked. I have lost the faith.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sharky literally is just looking to rebel against authority. I think there's a term for that, like for a psychiatric disorder. But in my day, we just called you assholes. All right, good luck, have fun, Gonzo. It's still close in food count, but I just think this army is so much scarier from the Night Elf. And now the Fire Lord's back. Expo's dead. 1-0 upgrades for the Night Elf. Now his own Expo, halfway up. God damn it, Saul, you are making me nervous. We haven't talked about our GNL games yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Or a rap battle? I don't know. I think Sharky could win a rap battle. Excuse me, where the fuck do you see Banshees? You tell Jabba. Jesus. I feel like Disengage's hate for Jimmy is spreading. I don't trust Sharky with timeout abilities. I mean, Sharky, I feel like I need a permission slip, okay? That's why. Buzzkill, he's not Anakin. He's like one of the little kids afterwards. He's saving it, Amobi. God, you just murdered a pig for no reason. That's some street cred. $50 food with 1,600. Oh, I just realized it. Pischner only has 3 on wood. That's kind of the reason why he's floating so much gold and no wood. And now he starts another upgrade.
A player's forces are under attack.
BBD's coming on in. I mean, okay, so if you have no wood, that's actually an issue. And he's still not making any. I mean, do you just go grab something from the middle? Like, grab a shredder? Is it because he doesn't want to break 50? So, how's your lives doing? You're trying to buy an apartment? Holy shit.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
I don't believe Sharky. I'm just gonna put that out there. So, Gold Mine is now out. Tree of Eternity walked over quicker, and that's because earlier, Mr. Gonzo only had 4 on gold. So, Pischner is gonna try and get up to 70 food at least, because he doesn't have Moonwells for to go higher. And Gonzo, well, he could pop down the expo, but I think he's waiting for this to run out.
A player's forces are under attack.
I should make Jimmy Lee a mod.
A player's forces are under attack.
Jimmy Lee doesn't even follow the stream? Are you fucking for real? Fuck you, Jimmy. This is a worse betrayal than when Neo found out I've never subbed. I've at least been gifted 24 times. Not my mother, but quite a few other people, Buzzkill. You don't get it. Someone even gifted Jabba 12 months of Back to Warcraft stream. And everyone thought it was me. It wasn't. Well, 69 food to the 78. Gonzo cannot let him mine much longer or else he's definitely dead. He's not attacking air. There we go. Now he is. He's going to murder these dots. He's hoping to keep the big bird in the air. If he can, he has a shot. The DH, remember, when it staffs, it's only staffing over here. 58 food to the 65 pitcher. He's still up front. But now the DH is in trouble. He is dead. Can he get the Fire Lord, though? He's got a TP and an Invul pot. And now everything for the Undead is starting to fall. 34 food, the Lich is down. He's going for the YOLO kill on the Fire Lord, but I don't think that's going to work. That was a really nice series, but it was a 2-0 in Pischner's favor. But that was actually a really nice series. Both games went really long. Pischner's early Expo play game 1 definitely helped him out. And then game 2, he was scrappy, was able to pull through with that one. So, solid 2-0 for Mr. Pischner.